In many esoteric schools, it is traditional to acknowledge that the cycle between two incarnations lasts more or less 1,000 years. Many of you have asked why there are 8 billion human beings today, when probably the number of inhabitants 2,000 years ago was 100 million. Have new souls been added? Since the 20th century, we have seen an acceleration of the world population, especially after the Second World War. Despite the millions of deaths, humanity has grown exponentially, especially in Asia. Today, with 8 billion people, where do these souls come from? Have the Creator's workshops been in full swing for a century? It turns out that we are living in a time of primordial choice for humanity. A tipping point for the future of many souls on the planet. Almost all the souls who have incarnated successively over the last 2,000 years are all coming together to face a karmic choice. This choice will determine future humanity. I must confess that there has been an acceleration of events, an acceleration driven by Luciferic and harmonic forces. These forces want to control the fate of humanity. There is also a third force, whose name must be kept hidden today, which remains hidden from your consciousness, and which wishes to destroy humanity. It was in full force in the rise of Nazism in Europe. It is very active in black magic and sacrifice. It sits in the nuclear powers, hoping for the final solution. You see, this acceleration changes the equation. What was planned for 1,500 years from now, when a benevolent and mature humanity had to make the primordial choice, is happening in anticipation, in our incarnation. Some feel it very strongly. Many have not been able to resist the tide that has buried souls under the control of the new God science. No questioning is tolerated, and resistance seems to be banished across the planet. As at the dawn of the early Christians, many have to live in hiding and stay away from the major centers of mass manipulation. The false acceleration of time has caused nearly 4 billion people to decide to believe in God science, without having the necessary maturity, for many, to make a free choice of incarnation. It is as if God science has removed the connection, in the souls of the human beings, the possibility to feel the presence of the Creator God. He is simply absent in many people. I see it every day. Many of you do too. The depression, the sadness, is not due to the world's evil and fault. It is due to the absence of the divine in the soul. The task is not easy for many, because it is necessary to go to the reconquest of the inner God. The one who has been with you since eternity. In this hectic time that we live in, 8 billion souls have incarnated at the same time to pass an important exam. In the universe, there are no mistakes or failures. There are only experiences. Awareness of our actions helps to find the sense of incarnation and direct our steps with decisiveness. We finally find the connection with the divine.